Okay, so I'm very, very, very excited. My very first in-person interview, and it happens to be with this amazing woman, Sue Reynolds. Say hi, Sue.
Hello, Tori, and welcome back to Santa Clarita.
Thank you. I wasn't really gone all that long.
Oh, but we'll be asking you to volunteer now. I've got my eyes on you.
Do you? You got me down. First of all, I want to tell you, congratulations.
Thank you.
7-time nominee for Woman of the Year. You are just everywhere in this community. And you've been nominated this year alone. You had 2 organizations nominate you. And the one we're going to, first of all, it's a Domestic Violence Center of SCV, which
Correct.
is so important. I've had a couple of friends who needed that.
Okay,
and
bless you.
And I can't know you because
No, you.
they because they wouldn't have known where to even turn to. So thank you for that. But also, you were nominated by the Boy Scouts of America. Now,
Right.
here's where I want to ask you some questions about the Boy Scouts, because I'm a family of girls. So it was Brownies, Girl Scouts, troop leaders.
Well, I've been a den mother, cub master, merit badge counselor, committee member, and Scouts is still so important to this community. We are an enormous community of Boy Scouts, and my real emphasis with Scouting is that there are families right here in Newhall and surrounds that don't realize the asset that Scouting could be to these children, and I really do believe that this can be life-changing for these kids.
Tell me why.
Well, for one thing, imagine that you're a single mom and you've got this son who could go down an inappropriate trail of activity in the community. You know, here we are in Awesome Town. We think it's all just great, but in fact, there are some pretty dramatic challenges to our kids. So you're this single mother that really doesn't even know what to do with your little boy. The kinds of activities and the kinds of resources that Scouting can provide, really internationally, is excellent. But we have to have the funds and the resources available and the structure of volunteer leadership that would allow these moms that don't even know that their little boy ought to have a cub uniform.
Now, if someone's listening to us right now thinking, I want to get involved, what would you say to them?
Well, check out scouting.org. Check out the fact that we have 2,500, I think, Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts in Santa Clarita Valley. We have a Facebook page that is Bill Hart District Boy Scouts of America, not to be confused with the William S. Hart Union High School District that is my employer.
I was going to say, but you're also involved. Okay.
So it's harder, it's hard. And so indeed, they really should check out what Scouting can do for them. We will be at all of the children's related fairs in the community that Child and Family Center puts on, et cetera. So Kids Day, et cetera, that moms and dads can find resources for their little boys. And I really do, again, want to emphasize that this can be life-changing, life-saving for certain kids in our communities.
I do want to ask a couple questions that I'm unfamiliar with the whole Eagle Scout. Now, I've had some friends back east who they have thrown parties as big as weddings because their son has been an Eagle Scout. So please tell me.
I'm an Eagle mom.
Okay, tell me. Talk to me.
Other than my son's own birth and the birth of my grandson, this was and is the greatest pride of my life when this happened, and the fact that it took so much on our family of our family to get that Eagle Scout award, the work that had to be done across years on a family basis to get these kids across the Eagle Scout Gold, and that my son is one, is an amazing pride for me.
And what role,
I tear up thinking about it. Oh my God.
What role did you play as far as him getting to that point? Was he a little teeny boy?
No.
Did
he got
start
his Eagle
out?
Award at 15. My role was harassment, micromanagement, cajoling, and other forms of distress to cause him to get across the goal line on that Eagle Scout Award, and a lot of other adult leaders that were right there with me.
And what would you say is, now that he has this, what path? I'm sure he's on to bigger and better
Well, he
things.
works for Scouts now, which is an amazing thing that it's now become part of a career for him. But indeed, it got him scholarships across the way. He was able to get a specific dorm room in his undergrad program that was specifically because he was an Eagle Scout. The two Eagle guys as freshmen got this brand new renovated dorm room.
Always nice.
So, yeah.
Always nice.
And so indeed now it is a family culture for us. Service is a family culture for us. us. I joke that now that I handle a search dog for the sheriff's department, that I'm in a Boy Scout uniform of my own now. It
Noodle.
just happened. Noodle, Doberman Noodle. She and I go search for critical missings all over Los Angeles County, and frankly across the state of California as part of the Office of Emergency Services.
You know, they gave me your bio here, and it's pages. It's absolutely pages of what you have done in the community. I mean, just take, for example, the Boy Scouts of America, 9 years just in the SCV, 9
Right.
years that, but 29 collectively.
Yes, now we're kind of aging me here. So
Oh, sorry. What I meant to say was, no,
I'm
but
only 29, Tori, so like, just had a birthday. No, the opportunities to serve in Santa Clarita Valley are myriad, and the ability to connect. And if we swing around to the Woman of the Year, Man and Woman of the Year celebration, when you look at the photographs that are of the current nominees, of the men and women of the year, these are the people to whom we call each other. These are the resources where you would say, okay, I need something done. I'm reaching out to someone else that's in that picture because that's the crowd that's going to get it done.
Mm-hmm. This is an amazing thing, and I'm so proud to have met you today, and thank you so much for being my first interview, and good luck, because I can't imagine that we won't see you next year. You're just too much in this community.
So I want to see new Cub Scouts. I want to see folks out at the Scouts Leaders of Character dinner in the fall, and we need to see people at the Domestic Violence Center Ferry celebration.
I would do it. I'd listen to her if I were you. That's for sure. Thank you, Sue. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and good luck.
Congrats on your first interview, Tori.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much.